Where's my footage? No footage, no footage. Where'd my footage go? Oh my god. It's not here. Well, what up guys? It's another YouTube video and I have some good news and I have some bad news. Good news is I have my photos from this photo shoot that I did some time ago. And bad news, I lost all my footage that I took from it, behind the scenes and everything. Well, I thought I put it on my computer before deleting it off my SD card, my memory card, but I guess I didn't. So, yep, I apologize, guys. But yeah, we're just gonna go through the photos today, just see what I got for that day. And I'm sorry I couldn't get footage. All right, what up, YouTube? Thanks for coming back. I know it's been a while since I made a video. What a way to come back, right? To have no footage. But anyways, today I just have just a couple photos that I like to share with you guys. We were in San Francisco, Pacific Heights, I think, and we were, the concept was more of a high fashion photo shoot. So she brought two dresses, one black one and one white one. I think you'll see as the photos come along as I display them. And yeah, just wanted to take photos of that concept. I've been kind of gravitating towards high fashion for a while now, and I've always liked it. I think ever since I shot it once with one time the other friend, with other model, and yeah, I just really liked how it looked, and yeah, so I thought I'd give it another try. So yeah, so in photo shoot I brought my Sony and also the Pentax 6x7, and I do have both photos with me today, and I'm going to be showing you guys. So I took two rolls of Portra 160, and I took my Pentax 6x7 with the 55mm f3.5, and that's the only lens I have. So, but I'm looking to get another one. Maybe sooner or later. I'm thinking about getting the 165 2.8. I heard really good things and kind of don't want to mess with the 105 because everyone has it. So I just want to be a little different. And yeah, let's get into it. Gonna go through a couple of favorite photos that I took from the Sony first, and then I can show you what I liked on my Pentax that I took. Lately I've been trying to shoot more horizontal photos because I don't want to be just known as a photographer that shoots for Instagram, and Instagram likes the vertical photos. So I'm gonna be more I'm gonna be shooting more horizontal. I find that I really like it. It kind of gives a more cinematic feel, and it captures more of the background, especially on my 24mm. So first photo is this one. And so this one is we were standing in front of a hotel, and yeah, I just decided that her black dress kind of matches the outfit, and it's also horizontal, which is why it kind of adds to the whole feel of it. And yeah, I really just like how it looks overall, and makes it more cinematic, and it makes her look really tall, and as well as makes the environment pretty. It has a unique angle to it. I kind of like the one, I like this one, her in the tree, and you can kind of see the sunlight kind of radiating off her face. And yeah, I just wanted to go for more of a high fashion like pose, so that's why I kind of made her pose like a flamingo pretty much. And yeah, I just really like how the tree kind of like comes from behind and kind of goes all over, fanning out from her body. And yeah, I think, and then so some of the other shots, I really like this one. Another horizontal photo where, you know, she's kind of putting her arms just along the walls of the what's it? Kind of like a walkway, not door frame either. It's an entryway. Yeah, there you go, entryway, and it kind of like already frames herself pretty nicely. And yeah, I just really like the pose for this one. And yeah, so now we shot two outfits, right, like I mentioned earlier. So this next one, I really like the one with her here along the stairs. The other, like, kind of like I framed the photo where the plant is right next to my lens, so it kind of adds that depth of field to the picture. And it just, I don't know, looking in the angle, like looking up at her, kind of makes her feel more, or makes her look more like dominant and kind of like very powerful. And the fact that, you know, she's kind of looking over me, or looking, yeah, over the camera, kind of adds to that. Let's see, another one is, I really like the one where she's sitting, she's kind of like Asian squatting, and it's a backlit shot of her in her white dress, so it's really over. I guess that the highlights are very blown out, just because basically shot close to midday, and, or not midday, it's like maybe 2 or 3 o'clock, and yeah, it was really bright. And I'm just glad that the Sony can handle the kind of like contrast. And yeah, I just really like how this photo turned out. She's kind of like, all the whites around her are pretty glowing, and she matches the overblown environment. And yeah, I think that was it for my Sony. So next, so for the Pentax, I shot 2 rolls. I think around like 1 roll per outfit, and I shot with Kodak and Portra 160. I mean, that's the only film I kind of shoot nowadays. I'm running out, so if you have any new film stocks that you want me to try, I'm open to suggestions. And I'm trying to go out of Portra 160, just because I'm fairly new to this. And yeah. To be honest, I think I only like about like a quarter of the shots that I took. I think, as you can see, most of the photos that I took, I didn't really meter them correctly, and it didn't come out the way that I wanted to. So, you know, a lot of, like, I guess more difficult situations, it kind of came out not as well as I hoped, but there are a few that I liked. And let's see, what's one? Not much that I like. Oh, I like this one. So I really like this one. This one was shot in the shade, so it's definitely easy to meter. It was, I think, probably close to midday, and had her stand in the shade. And I just really like how this rendered out. And yeah, it's just everything was nice and even and not and you know, kind of like the look of it. And the next one that that stuck out to me, or one of my favorites, would probably have to be probably only like a handful. No, I like this one. Just because it's nice and even, and also, you know, not too difficult to meter. You know, just facing the sun directly, no shadows across your face. But yeah, those are kind of like, that's probably like the only two that stuck out to me in my portraits of her. Not a good turnout, but you know, I think you kind of like learn from the situation. You know, just trying to be honest with you guys and how, you know, just kind of document my film experience. Like, I've only shot the Pentax for maybe about like the total time usage probably like 2-3 months since I got it. So yeah, definitely learning and learning a lot, just going through different film stocks and different lighting. Maybe try not to trust the internal light meter in my camera too much. You know, try to, like, you know, invest maybe in an external light meter, or using my phone to kind of get a second opinion on what kind of settings I should set to shoot in. But yeah, other than that, I kind of, you know, I'm slowly getting the hang of it. You know, still prefer to shoot strangers with the Pentax. It's so much easier. And yeah, I don't know, maybe I just did something wrong that day and didn't come out the way I expected. But anyways, I'm glad you saw the photos. I'm glad you're watching this video if we are. We've hit over 100 subscribers. I can't believe 100 people are willing to watch this and my amateur film journey. But, you know, stick around and, you know, subscribe and like this video if you want to see more content. And I'm willing. Yeah, dude, it's fun doing YouTube, and, you know, just being able to document, you know, what I'm going through, what my film mistakes are, what my film successes are, and I'm willing to bring you guys all along. All right, that's it for me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.